here we go.
How is it going today? Loyal listener, Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne and Jazz. Today we have for you Yoda versus King Mickey. Star Wars versus Kingdom Hearts. Death Battle.
Yes.
Oh
We
my
haven't looked at
god.
one in a while.
I know. I'm so excited that they're back. It's time.
I know.
If you guys have any reaction requests, please follow us on social media in the link in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's dive on in.
Yoda, the legendary Jedi Master of
Let's go.
Star
You
Wars
still have to
fame.
watch
And
the
King
series.
Mickey, his
Which
highness
one?
of
A
Disney
Clone Wars?
Castle from
Yeah,
Kingdom
for sure.
Hearts.
These two have proven time and time again that size matters not.
But let's see which of these tiny titans can swing their way to victory in a one-on-one duel. He's
Every
well
time I saw
nigh
Mickey and
boasted.
And
Kingdom
it's our
Hearts,
job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
10 years. Ooh.
Oh.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, a Jedi there was. Master he is. Yoda his name.
You're not going to keep doing that, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me what to do. You cannot.
Okay. The mysterious Grand Master Yoda devoted his life to the ways of the Force and to leading the Jedi Order, a group of noble peacekeepers. They took it upon themselves to maintain a state of tranquility in the galaxy.
Don't be fooled by all that talk of peace, though. They're like superhuman samurai. Jedi consistently take on hordes of baddies by themselves, and they've been doing it for centuries, way before the start of the Galactic Republic.
At which point the Jedi became much more entangled in, let's just say, government affairs.
Oh, sure, that's what the space wizards were missing. Politics.
The Jedi
Of
Council
course.
began weighing in on various matters to both protect democracy and avoid violent conflicts.
Except they kind of screwed the porg on that front. The Clone Wars wasn't just a fantastic series by George Lucas and Dave Filoni. It was also an awesome miniseries by Genndy Tartakovsky.
And it was a horrific war that wiped out the Jedi, erased the Republic, and saw the rise of the Empire.
Sure,
Yeah.
that too. Spoilers, man.
As the Jedi Grand Master, Yoda led the Grand Army of the
2'2".
Republic,
2
a military
foot 2,
force
my
almost
God.
entirely comprised
Hold on.
of...
He's
2'2".
29 pounds. And he's 900 years old.
Imagine that pulling up on you with a lightsaber.
He's 2'2", like this
That
high.
high?
I think like this tall.
Yeah, I'd be like, man, I ain't worried about no. Okay, you want talking that good, good.
They gonna kick him.
Okay, I'm back.
clones, a.k.a. disposable
They're
people.
talking that good.
Man, that gets really messed up if you think about it too long. So I won't.
Despite his small, frail appearance, Yoda could absolutely hold his own in combat. In fact, he's considered one of the most powerful Jedi of his era.
He's trained all the greats like Obi-Wan, Mace Windu, and even Liam Neeson. Where do you think he got that particular set of skills from?
All of Yoda's 900 years of experience certainly came in handy, like when he
He's
battled
in there
Count
messing
Dooku
it
and
up.
Darth Sidious, two of the most powerful Sith Lords ever known.
Both Jedi and Sith usually come with the standard issue lightsaber, a badass weapon for a more badass age. They're pretty versatile too, with 7 different forms of combat styles. And don't think Yoda's gonna miss out on all that laser sword swinging. He's mastered all 7 styles, even though he's only 2 feet high. Hell, most lightsabers are taller than he is.
Which is why he specializes in the 4th form, Ataru. This style focuses on utilizing the Force to increase a Jedi's capabilities, allowing them to attack at blurring speeds with incredible
What is
precision.
this?
Basically,
I
he
ain't
can
never seen that
flip-flop
before.
around like a ninja frog. Wait, is he actually Kermit?
This does still mean Yoda has a sort of handicap in physical combat, as his stature requires him to use the Force far more than most opponents just to keep up. While the Force is beyond the body and seemingly infinite, too much effort all at once can put a strain on a
baby
person and even kill them. However, Yoda is truly a master of the Force, potentially more so than any other Jedi. He has moved starships with his mind and lifted hundreds of droids at once.
He can also use mind tricks, illusions, and a technique called Tuda Minus. That's when Jedi block or catch and redirect energy, like lightning, blaster bolts, or even other lightsabers.
It's safe to say that Yoda greatly prefers using the Force in combat over his Jedi weapon.
Whiz,
Yes.
if I ever get one of those laser swords and toss it away, you totally have permission to kill me.
Interesting. Dummy, just let me see your hand.
My hand? Ow!
Okay, now place your finger there.
No? Geez, Marshall would never make me do something like this.
Marshall? Who's Marshall?
Huh? Oh, the DBX Ringmaster guy. That's his real name. We were roommates in college. He's helping me track down my dad, because he's my best bud.
Oh, best
Okay.
bud, huh?
What the hell was that?
I won't be the only one.
Wait,
Now
what
he's
just
gonna be a
happened?
slave.
Anyway, the Force is capable of much more than a lightsaber. Kip Duron, a Jedi whose potential has been compared to Yoda, utilized it to move a gravity well-generated void, basically a black hole created by a ship, to strike the right balance of pressure in order to move a singularity. Theoretically, you would need to exert an energy output equivalent to almost 14 petatons of TNT.
Jedi are also super fast. They've blocked blaster bolts, of course, but they can also keep up with droid
It's not even
tri-fighters and Magna Guards, which both are clearly stated to have near light speed reflexes. Holy crap, who's building these things?
Furthermore, Jedi can use the Force to glimpse into the distant future through meditation. They can even allow the Force to guide their movements and predict danger in advance. Needless to say, all of these incredible feats would be impossible without the Force.
But with powers like that and a dash of political meddling, it was only a matter of time before these peacekeepers became soldiers. Even generals.
In a surprising move, Yoda actually chose to engage the rising separatist threat with an army of his own, personally
Yes.
kicking off the Clone Wars himself.
Too bad it was, as the fishman says, a trap.
The war took a sour turn, and the demise of the Jedi became all but assured. By the time they put the pieces together, it was too late. The Order fell into darkness.
Or like brutally murdered into darkness.
Yeah.
And you know, it's kind of their fault in a way. They were so committed to talking about peace, but at the same time, they're like really, really good at killing people.
Why do peacekeepers need to be so specifically trained in murder? So uncivilized.
Threatened.
Whiz,
I
get
don't
over
know.
yourself. If you had a lightsaber, you'd want to use it as much as you could too.
Though the Jedi Order under Yoda did seem somewhat hypocritical, he would come to realize his follies, like the Council's sanctimonious excuses for betraying students like Ahsoka when they were needed most.
They ripped out our sweet Padawan red tail, you assholes! But yeah, he finally figured out war's not make one great. Especially if you're a tiny green muppet.
Haunted by his mistakes and perturbed by the violence he helped bring upon the galaxy, Yoda went into self-imposed exile. He even gave up his lightsaber, and finally, he would train one last apprentice, Luke Skywalker.
Yoda taught Luke everything he could before finally becoming one with the Force, gaining immortality as a
Fade away.
spooky blue spirit, just like Obi-Wan and Liam Neeson.
And Luke, he went on to reverse many of the mistakes of Jedi's past, ending the Empire, redeeming his father, bringing balance to the Force, and inspiring a new, different generation. In the end, Yoda's greatest lesson of all was that oftentimes failure is our greatest teacher.
I don't believe it.
That is why you fail.
Mickey Mouse,
Oh, them old.
Disney's OG OC.
Old cartoons,
You know,
I
he's a cute
know.
corporate mascot that hangs out with other cute animals and lives a pretty normal domestic life. But did you know he's also an insanely powerful warrior mage that fights darkness to save the Disney
And
universe
Kingdom Hearts.
alongside a young boy and his good old Dunkin'
Sora.
dog buddies? Not that dog, the other one.
Ah, yes, welcome to the world of Kingdom Hearts, a collection of worlds where Kingdom Hearts is the heart of the worlds and the source of ultimate wisdom and power across all kingdoms and worlds.
You know, my favorite thing about Kingdom Hearts is how straightforward it is.
My favorite part is how it's ruled by that 92-year-old mouse wizard.
Yep, here he isn't just Mickey. He's King Mickey, the ruler of Disney Castle and the leader of the Guardians of Light. A
He's
group of
2'3".
Keyblade
I didn't
builders
know
who
Mickey was
combat
2'3".
darkness.
He's only
King
an inch
Mickey
taller.
and the other guardians, like
Married to
Sora,
Randy
remember him?
Mouse, dude.
Protect the worlds using magic and powerful weapons known as Keyblades.
Those things are the real deal. They can perform a whole bunch of spells, deflect lasers, and even unlock almost anything. Get it? Because they're keys. Mickey swung a lot of keys around, but his current and best is his star cluster.
The king
Yes.
underwent rigorous training as an apprentice to the great sorcerer Yen Sid. After some incidents involving a few too many brooms, he eventually became a sorcerer and Keyblade master himself.
Keyblades are basically like wands that can channel the user's magic for spells like Pearl, Mind Shield, and Faith Volley, which are all based on light energy magic.
He can also heal himself and
That
others
makes
with
me wanna play
Kiraga
that game
and healing
again.
light. And that's honestly still just the tip of the iceberg.
With the Stopsa spell, he can freeze time for the length of an entire battle. Damn.
Then there's Mickey's most powerful and most
How Yoda gonna
legendary
stop that?
spell,
Right.
Ultima, which is
You probably use the
basically a
Force to
massive,
escape it.
devastating release of all of Mickey's light magic at once.
The only downside is these spells do require a lot of magic energy to use, which is also limited to Mickey's own energy. Also, he does need the Keyblade to channel it. There's not much the mouse can do without his Keyblade.
Yeah.
Except for be a cute and cuddly mascot.
Well, even if he does lose it, Mickey can immediately summon the Keyblade back to his hand.
Whoa, let me try.
No.
Nah.
Boomstick, if you really want another beer, just go get one. Oh my god, it works!
No, it was just me.
Oh, okay, no.
Well, Keyblades can also be used to lock
Ooh,
worlds
yeah.
and doors in order to keep out Heartless, which are corrupted beings split from the darkness of a person's heart with a desire to consume.
Wait a second, Wiz. Pluto is a dog, but so is Goofy. But Goofy gets to walk around and fight with Sora and Donald, and Pluto just eats and sleeps like a normal dog.
He chose
this
his life,
must
okay.
mean that Pluto is Goofy's Heartless.
Do you have a concussion?
What?
Oh, wait. On top of all of his advanced magic, Mickey's mega tough. When Heartless stack up, they can form a huge mass and take the shape of a giant twister
giant.
called a Demon Tower. And Mickey's tanked a couple beatings from him.
He's also survived
Yep.
this huge explosion from when the Keyblade was destroyed.
Yeah, means the X-Blade. It's just pronounced like Keyblade, even though it's just one Keyblade.
Exactly.
This series is so confusing.
Most Keyblades are
You
capable
can get
of
lost
equally
in
incredible
Kingdom Hearts.
feats. Sora could slice through several buildings with his Keyblade, and Mickey's rescued him on more than one occasion. Which makes sense, he's the leader after all, and can match any of them in power.
But Sora's no joke. He went up against Hercules, a demigod that launched a
I love
1,600-ton
Hercules.
rock
Whoa.
titan into space. But that's nothing compared to his dad, Zeus. That guy can move stars, and not even he can compete with the foes that Mickey's tangling with.
The Guardians of Light and their Keyblades are immensely strong, but they also have great speed to match. Roxas's heart was able to move far above the speed of light in order to travel across galaxies, from the Radiant Garden back to the Keyblade Graveyard in a matter of seconds.
What?
And like any great ruler, Mickey's also remained a constant pillar of hope for all, even during some of the darkest times.
And with the help of his friends, the king was able to bring the darkness to an end and stop Xehanort, a Keyblade master hell-bent on getting the power of Kingdom Hearts.
While Sora battled Xehanort, Mickey and the rest of the Guardians finally closed Kingdom Hearts for good,
Yes.
preventing the power from falling into the wrong hands.
That mouse had it all figured out. The real key to saving the world is your friends. If each one of them also
like
has a
Mickey
super
going
powerful
on.
magic sword, that's also a key.
Despite his long journey, King Mickey never wavered and led the way with his optimism, perseverance, and most important of all, the light inside.
Now, Sora, let's close this door for good. Don't
I remember
worry.
that ending.
There will always be a door to the light.
So who do you got? Quick.
Yoda.
Yoda? Alright, I'll go with Mickey then.
Not.
Because Mickey got MP.
Yeah.
And I feel like that.
But Yoda got physical strength. He can't, you know.
But like they
attack
said,
me.
Mickey without the Keyblade is like.
A king, you must be.
And to challenge me,
Yeah, but he can instantly summon it back.
master.
Sorry, Mickey looks funny right there.
Okay.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. That magic gonna be a problem.
We'll probably be laughing through this whole battle.
I'm not gonna lie. GG's, bro.
He can summon it back.
Sense in you.
If you say so.
My first duel. This is not.
You could have fooled me.
Oh.
The size matters not.
Right back at you, pal.
Making everything sound so polite.
Hot dog.
Oh, okay.
Get that staff. Bring it back.
I know you get clocking with the staff.
The path to victory. This is not the
Oh.
course I must trust.
Oh gosh.
Like Mickey kind of strong too, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
You sure are strong. But it's time to end this tussle.
tussle.
Man, his shadow clone.
Surrender, you should. The power
Oh no.
force. You
Come on.
have not.
Come on, Mickey. Come on.
Try. All I need is the light.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Oh, they making this fight look epic.
Right.
Nigga bro's dead through that.
What a shame. What happened?
Oh,
Worry, do not. One with the force. I am.
I thought he was gonna finish him right
Wrap
there.
it up, fuzzball.
Yeah, my
What?
record
That
of
little
guessing
green
who's gonna win is
rascal,
always
a
wrong.
troll to the bitter end.
All
I
the
love
time.
The Grand Master Yoda was one of the most powerful Jedi of all time, but the Force was ultimately
Cause Jad another bad habit of going with the supposed obvious.
no match for the light.
Yoda's gotta be one of the best sword fighters Mickey's ever faced, and definitely gave him a run for his money.
While Jedi have battled foes with near light speed reactions, a Keyblade Guardian like Mickey could move several times faster. In order for Roxas to travel across at least 4 star systems, he'd need to be moving almost
Okay.
170 million times faster than light.
They've also rubbed shoulders with guys like Hercules and Zeus, who moved whole stars. There are hundreds of celestial bodies there. The energy needed to move that many is way more than what would be needed to move a black hole.
And while Yoda doesn't have much of an obvious weakness himself, the problem is neither does King Mickey. At least nothing that Yoda could really take advantage of.
Even if Yoda could figure out that King Mickey had a limited amount of magic energy to cast spells with, there wasn't much Yoda could do before it would start to replenish.
And the Force isn't exactly limitless either. Too much strain has been proven to
Yeah.
put a lot of stress on
Right.
the body
Yeah.
and even kill some Jedi in the past. These two were certainly a match for each other in many ways, but the King's superior speed, power, and magic meant he had the last laugh. Well, sort of.
Sorry, Yoda,
Let's say
but
he still was talking.
MICKEYMOU are dead.
The winner is King Mickey.
Okay.
Hey, Yoda's still my guy. I don't care.
Right, I was both of them could really fight,
But
so
you can always get more
I didn't know
info
who was
right
gonna
now
win.
by
Every
clicking
time I
on
guess
those boxes
somebody, it's
right over
always
there,
wrong.
and by downloading the
I
battle
know,
pass
right?
link to
I
the
know.
description.
Ooh, Shadow? Oh,
Wow.
really?
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
I loved Kill la Kill.
average adult had
Kill la
feel
Kill
like
was
Kill
a
la Kill
good
would win.
show,
Kill la
man.
Kill's
It
such
had
a
a lot
good
of
show.
fan service, but it was a
It
good
did have
show.
heck of fan service,
Had a
boy.
lot of fan service.
Shadow, they do.
So,
They kind of match each other's
with
drip,
the
right?
same colors.
Like the same colors. I
Yeah.
can't wait to see that. That's nice, boy. Shadow's my guy.
I know.
And then
What?
fan service too. Let me stop.
So was Shadow.
I mean,
Oh,
Shadow.
you mean like the
No.
fanfic?
I hope we don't have no fanfics in them too. Boy.
I'm pretty sure
I'm pretty sure
there's
there's
fanfic of Shadow. I'm pretty sure there is.
I'm pretty sure there is too, you know. Anyway, Mickey's good. I thought Yoda was gonna win though.
I
honestly
thought Yoda was gonna win because of the MP, like the MP
MP.
for Mickey.
But I told you, their force isn't unlimited, and
Yeah.
they could strain, especially since he is a tiny. Oh, he's 2'2".
I mean, both of them are
He's
like,
2'2".
and Mickey's 2'3".
I know, but
That 1 inch
but
help.
they don't have gods. At least I don't know yet in Star Wars. They haven't met gods or anything like that yet in Star Wars.
Right.
We're gonna
It's
get. I think
kinda
we're
like
gonna get to
he's
that.
Immortal though, because like he's
I
there
know, yeah, he's
still with
there.
the Force.
Yeah, but
That's why I thought that when I saw him, like he was gonna like still fight him,
I
but
see.
he just was like giving up, like nah.
I don't think they could fight in that form. I don't think they can.
Didn't he do that in the
I don't know.
last movie?
I think they did too. Yeah, I can't remember. I don't know. I don't know. But Mickey did win,
Okay.
and I won. So anyway,
That's why you always let me choose. 'Cause I'm always wrong.
no, I always let you choose who you gonna choose.
Because you know in the back of your mind, you're like, yeah, she can be wrong, like she always is.
No,
So,
I want to.
I'm
Somebody
gonna be
tally
right.
up our record for who we chose, who won, because I need to see that.
I'm pretty sure I was wrong most of the time.
We're gonna see, because I want to rub it in. I want the exact number so I can just have a counter somewhere in the corner. So every time there's a new death battle, I can always put my record. All right. Anyway,
Okay.
comment below, guys. Let's
That better slap.
It's like
subscribe to
share.
some more.